instalments about the choir I'm in chorus. I hope to share with you some of our journey towards our trip in New York in September. So I hope you enjoy.
Listen as the crowd will sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. Long live our head, the king. Yes, the walls with those on me, and I discovered that my
So when did you first set up in chorus choir?
Well, in chorus started in 2008, in September that year, so it's only 2.5 years old now. And this was following me being the choir master at the local church and doing mostly sacred music there and wondering what on earth was available in the world of contemporary music. So I advertised in the local newspaper and some 97 people turned up to the opening rehearsal, which, as you can imagine, then had to swiftly change venues.
Every Monday night I attend in-chorus rehearsals in Peebles. When I was suffering from anorexia nervosa, I completely lost my confidence for singing. The choir has become a home for me and has helped me rebuild that love I once had.
I timed it so that it coincided with the final of the BBC's Last Choir Standing at the time, so that the choirs were at a heightened popularity. And I think, in fact, that they've gone to even greater strength now and they're even more popular. And around about the same time, having had such a successful response to the in-chorus advertisement, I advertised within the police service, being a police officer, and Northern and Borders Police Choir started just a month later and has some 60 members now, so good and strong.
I have fought past many battles through the recovery of my illness, but I have beaten anorexia. Now I am looking forward to the amazing experience of going to New York with the choir in September, something I never thought I would ever do. And we're heading off to New York in September, so could you just tell me a little bit more about that trip and what kind of inspired you to do that and to lead the choir there?
Yeah, then we had been looking around at what sort of good causes we could do, and when we came upon an organisation called the September Concert, which is a worldwide organisation to commemorate 9/11 each year, we thought, well, how about putting on Scotland's first 9/11 concert? And so we did that, and that took us on a journey with the September Concert Foundation, and before long we found ourselves organising this trip to New York to sing actually in New York at the 10th anniversary of 9/11 this year, so that's obviously really exciting. So both choirs are doing that, and in fact Tayside Police Choir will probably be represented there as well, which is really nice. And I think that's going to mean a great deal to the choirs, because not only are they representing their country when singing abroad, but they're actually getting a great chance to deliver a message of compassion and hope at the 10-year commemorative event, because there's such an international effort in rebuilding the lives and the communities that were affected by those atrocities at the time. So it's got a really nice feel to it.
It's reaching. Give us hope and we'll show you the way. Take my hand, now look in my eyes.
What singing means to people, and obviously when we see everybody in the choir there having this kind of community spirit, and singing's brought me on so much in my own journey and my own sort of health recovery. What is it just about music and singing that can just make people feel like that?
Firstly, I think music is one language that so many people can identify with without having to be knowledgeable in the translation. It either affects them in a good way or it doesn't, and different music has different effects. And I think when you've set your stall about this is the type of music we're doing, we've got a large spectrum of people here who enjoy it, but they enjoy it also for a number of different personal reasons. As you've identified in your own circumstances, we also have teachers who joined because they want to be able to teach their class. We have people who have recovered from sometimes quite serious health issues and been advised to take up a new hobby. Well, singing's non-strenuous, but it's very good for you in terms of your respiratory system and your well-being. And I think one thing we have in common is that at the end of a rehearsal, we all go home with a bit of a buzz, feeling an awful lot better. And let's face it, And chorus rehearses on a Monday, and traditionally Mondays are quite unpopular days for for going back to work after the weekend. And sometimes the thought I can imagine of coming out on a Monday night can maybe doesn't always fill everybody with the most optimistic thoughts, but they do because they're committed, and when they leave, they're very glad they did. It's a lovely feeling too.
Your love is lifting me higher than I've ever been lifted before. Quench my desire.